What's going on, world? It's your boy Gemini Brown here, back with another episode of Nalo Kicking Knowledge. I hope everybody out there is feeling good. As you know, we are in the midst of a Neptune retrograde, and I keep it real with y'all. I'm just like y'all. I go through it. This shit hard so far. There's a lot going on right now. But at the same time, it's a time of reflection and great insights. We got this grand trine popping with Neptune, Jupiter, Mercury. Higher mind and lower mind are connected, so it's a lot of truth right now. And today's episode is focusing on something we all need to be aware of. So I'm gonna ask you a question. Are you acknowledging your darkness? That's something you should ask yourself. Are you acknowledging your darkness? I've been on my spiritual journey for quite some time, and we all have a shadow. Along the journey, you will discover your shadow. And just like I said yesterday, we all have a demon within us, okay? One of the laws of the universe is the law of duality, alright? So you can spin that in whatever way you want to. But right now we're going to talk about in terms of light and dark. So right now, you know, once again, RIP to the young god, XXX Tentacion. My man's not even at peace right now. It's so crazy. But, you know, keep looking him up. Keep looking him up. Tap into that energy, because he said a lot of great things while he was here. And I use him as an example because right now is a war. People are trying to banish this man for his darkness, right? His darkness that got displayed through life or whatever. And it's just a really, really deep concept. He's a really good example, okay? His persona that he crafted on the outside, we could literally say that he allowed the darkness that was in him to come to face value. So just imagine, right? Everyone, your ascendant is what you show to the world. It's the mask that you wear. This is what you want the world to see. Okay? Then there's hidden aspects of yourself. Those of you who follow me, I always tell you, houses 4, 8, and 12 are the psychic houses. We go deeper and deeper into the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is dark. You only know what comes to the light emerges from the dark. So let that sit on your mental. You have to, Kanye just said on his last album, the most beautiful thoughts come from the darkest places. That's it in a nutshell. So just imagine, right? So within these houses, right, as we go deeper and deeper, we know house 8 is the house of secrets, right? Sex, some private things. And then the 12th house is real deep secrets, which you don't want no one to know or see, right? So just imagine you hide demons there. And that those demons come out, or I don't even call them demons, that dark whatever comes out to the ascendant. And it's like, okay, let me dress this up. It's gonna look like XXX Tentacion. That's what it's gonna look like. But once he opened his mouth, it was the presence of light. The light of the mind was able to emerge. So I'm basically making this video to let you know, do not be fooled. Do not be fooled into thinking that if you, spirituality has no look. We're all our own individual selves. And we use astrology to show that. So, someone could be just as spiritual as me, right? I'm a Virgo ascendant. Someone could be just as spiritual as me, but if they Scorpio rising, we're going to look two different ways. If their Venus is in Libra and mine is in Leo, it's going to look two different ways. So, astrology is a system in which we understand this. I'm spinning it to you to just let you know you can't judge books by the cover. You can't think that, oh, this love and light shit is all there is. There are some dark motherfuckers out there with the same knowledge that I got. But based on how you perceive things, you're gonna feel like they're into whatever. Okay? And when you don't accept your own darkness, right? You judge others. You crucify others. It's a psychology thing, a defense mechanism, or it's called displacement, right? Secretly, I know I may be racist, right? But I don't want anyone to know that. So it goes one of two ways. I repress that darkness, right? And there's nothing wrong with to overcome that, to fight those feelings. You have free will, right? The displacement comes in the sense of you bashing other races. The person who really, so anytime you see someone out there, I hate pedophiles, I hate woman beaters, whatever, when they take it too far, that's because they're highly aware of that very darkness that is within them that they don't want to own. When you own and you integrate your shadow, you are at peace. You feel no shame. I look at Cardi B, a perfect example. We all know her story. She's at peace with herself. She's not trying to be anything that she is not. And you feel her because she's real. Drake. I don't know. I don't really, like I said, I don't really care about everything with the kid or whatever, right? I never for a moment thought he wasn't owning his child. I just knew he had a right to keep that to himself. But if Drake were to be going around bashing deadbeat fathers, that would be an example of what I'm talking about, a displacement. So right now, there is a battle brewing in the spiritual realms. And here in Waking Reality, you need to be perceiving people a certain type of way. Pay attention to their actions and what they're saying, how they're reacting. Remember, it's all love. Love is everything. Okay? So like I said, just because a person projects darkness doesn't make them a bad person. It doesn't make them, give you the right to judge them. Pay attention to a person's actions. Right? Because we all know, like they say with church people are some of the most hypocritical people. And that's a slight problem with these certain religions and their rules. They bind a person to live a particular way where they have to repress that darkness. Alright? So just know that if you can't own your darkness, if you can't be comfortable, but don't get me wrong, there are certain things, for those of you who are in the tarot, I'm always thinking about the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups shows that, you know, you'll have choices, but you got to know, you have to discern what's correct. What should you really manifest out here? What choices, what darkness should you feed? So it's all about shadow integration. Okay, this is the true walk of spirituality. There is no look. One of my favorite people, he has that typical look. What's his name? Sadhguru. I love dude. Dude drops jewels. He looks like what you would think a guru is supposed to look at. Long beard, sits in his lotus position for hours. But just understand, we're all different. Okay? Me and Sad can have the same knowledge, but it's going to come out a different way. Maybe because of the ascendant, whatever. Alright? So ask yourself that. Are you owning your darkness? What are you projecting on others? What really gets under your skin that others do? And whatever that is something that you're not owning within your own self. Alright? So y'all, this is my episode for today. I hope you enjoyed. There's more to come. The young god is gone, and their leader, he's the leader of the youth, man. And yeah, man, there's a void that needs to be filled. Alright? So, remember, if you need a reading, holla at me. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, feel free to do so. Until next time, peace.